Good afternoon. It is so great to be here with all of you. I have missed my Neolife family so much. We have just such a special community here, and it's really a transformative community. And there's so many reasons for that, but the biggest one is all of you. For having the passion to give people the control to live healthier and happier lives. And the Neolife Challenge is one of those components that is designed to help us do that. I remember when I was first working with the company, and we were designing the challenge, and as part of this, I participated in it early on. And having the motivation, the support, and community really helped me to reach my health and weight loss goals. It starts with the 30-day. Then you continue on to the 90-day, where every 90 days you can start and complete your fitness and weight loss challenge. And each year we search for the most inspiring 90-day stories. For people that have completed one or more 90-day challenges and have had extraordinary results to be crowned a Neolife Challenge champion here on stage at convention. And this year, the competition was fierce. We have had so many incredible stories coming in, and I recognize some of you in the room today. So could you stand if you have won the 30-day or 90-day challenge? Nice. And I have a friend in the back, Caitlin Shepard. Are you standing? I can't see you with the lights on, Caitlin. You've been a challenge winner too. So now I feel so honored to announce our 2022 Neolife Challenge champions. But first, I'm going to leave you on the edge of your seats as we go over what they won in their prize package. So you know it, it's that free travel and accommodation to convention, $1,000 cash, $1,000 shopping spree, a celebrity-inspired photo shoot, on-stage recognition, and a media package to share their incredible transformations. So does anyone want to see our champions in action?
Hi, my name is Steve Gower. I am a 2022 Challenge champion. I have lost 50 pounds, lost 10% body fat. I've run over 22 half marathons, 1 full marathon, and I've been using the weight loss solution. I feel fantastic today. I have just so much more energy. I love to work out. I love to run now. In fact, I ran a half marathon this Monday already. I'm just feeling so much better. I'm just a better husband, a better father, a better grandfather. And I actually now at age 56, coming up from 56, I feel better than I did back in college.
Hi, my name is Chris Dyer. I'm a 2022 Challenge champion. I lost 46 pounds and 26 inches using the breakfast solution. I feel so much better now than I used to. I have so much more energy. I just have joy. I feel stronger now. Like I didn't even know I had these kind of muscles in my body. So it's just amazing.
Hi, my name is Jen Winter, and I'm a 2022 Challenge champion. I've lost 85 pounds and 20% body fat in 9 months. I went from a size 16 to a size 4 using breakfast solutions. I'm feeling amazing. I have so much more energy when I come back home from work. I have plenty of time to get everything done and the energy to do it and still play with my son. And I started running again, which I haven't done in over 15 years, and I just feel fantastic.
Hi, my name is John Winter. I am a 2022 Challenge champion. I lost 73 pounds I went from a size 42 in the waist to a size 32 using the breakfast solution. I feel great. I used to sit on the couch all the time. I didn't have the energy to play with my son. And now I'm coaching his little league team and running around. I also joined a men's fitness group. We work out outside. I have so much energy, and I'm so much happier.
Welcome your 2022 Challenge Champions to the stage as they strut their stuff. First, we have Chris Dyer. Next, we have Steve Gower. Now let's give it up for Jen Winter. And last but not least, John Winter. Okay, Chris, we're gonna start with you. Congratulations. We can see all that energy you have. And now you've lost over 45 pounds, and today you're on stage as a challenge champion. But let's take a journey back in time. Can you tell us what life was like before Neolife?
Well, first
I'm sorry, let me grab you a mic. That would help, right? You can actually take the gloves off now and you can hold the mic. I don't want you to hit me. Okay, so what was life like before Neolife?
Well, first, I just wanted to start off saying thank you to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, because if it wasn't for him, none of this would be happening for any of us. And, and God's just taken back everything that Satan has stolen from me, and he's starting with my health. And, he's going to restore my marriage and my family, and I'm just praying for awesome things. And so it started off as growing up, my family, we just ate really unhealthy. Every meal was like fast food and Dr. Pepper, and we were just kids and stuff. And it's the 80s, and it's the fast food revolution. We got our first McDonald's, and it's like, yes, we love McDonald's.
And you told us something at our special champion dinner that you would have a macchiato drink every day, but it wasn't just your typical 2-shot kind of drink.
Yeah, I was used to eating unhealthy. We never ate fruits or vegetables growing up. And so when I'm an adult, the first time I had a salad, I was 29 years old. It is shocking.
Especially with this group.
And so last year, I had been through a divorce, and I was just a lot of stress, and I would eat when I was stressed. And one of the things I would have was like a Starbucks macchiato, and it was a venti, and I would have 16 pumps of vanilla in it. Yes, another shocking thing. And it was not just that. I would have McDonald's breakfast with it. And so my health was spiraling out of control, because I thought when I ate, I was trying to have fulfillment in that food. And the more I ate, the sicker I would get and the more unhealthy I would get. And I just got to a point where last year I looked in the mirror and I thought, I feel like I look like I'm gonna die soon. And it scared me. And so I decided, well, what can I do? I thought, well, maybe I could drink a Slim Fast shakes for breakfast or something. And so I went to Walmart and got it, and I looked on the back and it said aspartame, and I was like, well, I don't want to kill my brain cells and all this.
And so there's a special person in this room that had given you something you never experienced, and you kind of came across her when you were on that journey of realizing you needed to get healthy, but you didn't know where to go. So can you tell us who that person is and the impact she's made in your life?
Yeah, so when I was looking for meal replacement shakes, I came across these videos, and I saw a video of Alan and Nicole Blaine, and I was like, okay, well, maybe I could do their meal replacement shakes. So I went on a search, And I found Nicole on Facebook, and I started writing her, and she started writing me, and we had like this instant connection, and we became really good friends. And then for 3 months, I just hounded her, like asking her questions nonstop, like, because I was really skeptical, and I'm a single mom, and I don't have a lot of money, and I was like, is this for real, but she was so patient and kind with me, and she answered all my questions. And after 3 months, I was like, okay, I'm all in, I'm gonna do it all. So, and I joined the weight loss challenge, and she's just become like a super close friend to me. Last night I met her for the very first time. I can't see her, I don't know where she is.
Can you stand, Nicole?
I love you. Thank you so much, Nicole. I love you. But I've just like, and then she introduced me to this Neolife family, and I became friends with a lot of people on Facebook. And so I was just a very lonely person before. I really didn't have close friendships. And now, like, this is a community and a family to me now. And I just want to thank you all for just your love and support and kindness towards me. And it's just very special to me because I've been through a lot in my life, and it's really helped me a lot. So thank you.
We love you. And last question for you. You have another very special person in the audience. How does it feel to be crowned a challenge champion in front of your son, Jacob, who's watching from the side?
This is my son, Jacob, and he's 9. And, and it's just really, I've got to show him, you can make changes in your life, and you can, what was the thing I was telling you the other day?
Being intentional.
I learned to be intentional and to make better choices in my life. Before, I was just going through the motions every day, waking up, rushing my son to school, rushing to work, rushing at work, rushing when I go home. And then I do the same thing every single day. And it was like I wasn't living life. And then I found out I saw somebody talking about being intentional, so I started researching. I was like, what does that mean? And I found out, if you wake up earlier, then you have more time to exercise, and so I started doing that. And then I started researching how can I find an exercise that I like, and I found boxing, which I love. Boxing is amazing. and
that's incredibly cool, because that's something you wouldn't have done in the past before in your life because of how you were feeling. And today you are standing on stage, not only a role model for Jacob, but for all of us here at Neolife.
Yeah.
So thank you so much. We're so proud of you.
Thank you.
Next up, we have Steve. Can I ask everyone to take a step forward?
Yeah, we don't have to fall back.
Special moment. Yeah, I don't want it to happen on my watch. You guys too, just a little. So first you have to hold up your shorts, right?
Okay.
So this is what you used to wear, your pants.
These are what I used to be in, right here. Say goodbye. No more. No more. It's all gone. All gone.
And now, Steve, can you share your why that got you off your rusty dusty, as Louis would say, and how that sparked your passion for running?
Well, it actually, my wife and I, we have 5 kids, and life was really, really busy. We found that, I love and want to be a good parent. I poured my whole life into my family, but I allowed myself to neglect my own health. And even when my kids are all grown up now and left the house, I still neglected my health. But Neolife started making a change, but what really motivated me when my wife was diagnosed with breast cancer. She is a breast cancer survivor, amen. I knew at that moment in time that it was important that I really had to take care of myself because I had to be there for her, and that was very, very important for me. So that was really a big why that actually really pushed me to the next step.
And it was because you realized your health was so bad, you couldn't take care of her without taking care of yourself first.
Correct. Yeah, I was diagnosed pre-diabetic, high blood pressure, high cholesterol. They wanted to put me on medication, all that stuff comes along with that.
And it's incredible what happens when you give your body whole food nutrition, but our products don't cure prevent or treat.
That is amazing. So yeah, okay. So it did really help out. It just got me. It gave me that endurance to really get myself back on track. And I did make the. I will admit this. Okay, I was a failure for the 30-day challenge multiple times.
Three times.
Just 3 times.
But today you're here.
Yeah, I'm here. Okay, so don't give up. Again, like Jamie said, do the 90-day challenge. It's awesome. It's amazing. The life change it will make for you, and really got my attention. It got me intentional, really, with my kids. They put out a challenge for a running challenge for a month, and the old man was going to win. So that was my competitive spirit. But the actual good nutrition in your life gave me the endurance, and the big part too, along with that, is actually recovery and allow my body to recover during that time, and it pushed me. And I just started falling in love with running. I mean, I was a baseball player. I played baseball in college. I don't like to run. But I took up running and, first struggling, I hate to say this, but struggling with a mile, and then progressing on, and now where I am today, and I'm planning now.
Didn't you run a half marathon this week?
Yeah, I ran a half marathon on Monday here in Nashville in the humidity, which is kind of interesting. But I'm now planning for my second actual marathon in Long Beach in October.
Yeah, and so all of our Neolife family here see the stats on the screen. So for races, you completed a 5K, a 10K, 2 half marathons, a full marathon, and just for training, Steve's run 20 half marathons. So I think a lot of us here want to know, what's your supplement routine around your runs?
Around my run, weight loss. It really started out with a weight loss solution to help me out kickstart, but now it's a breakfast solution. I also do the premium sports solution as well. And then the salmon oil is critical for my inflammation. Full motion is wonderful for my joints. And then the multi-men is valuable. The vitamin E, the vitamin D, and the treanin has just been some very, very valuable things along with that. And carotenoids are there as well.
And so you take all these products before your run?
Yes, before the run. Yeah, for sure. And I'll actually, depending on the length of the run, I'll be taking an endurance along with that as well.
Awesome. And now, can you give our Neolife family here some insight into what it's like to have been crowned a challenge champion?
Wow, I don't know where to start. It's just that it's amazing. In life, it's important that you make memories. And this was a memory that I will never forget. To be spoiled in such an amazing way, that a company that loves you, and just not only just a great nutrition looking after you, but they want to celebrate you as well, and they want to reward you for your hard work. And to get this and to be pampered, both John and I think the makeover was the easiest makeover for them. It was like they buffed their head. So it's kind of easy, like, okay, you guys are done. So, okay. But
you can shout out your bromance.
Our bromance.
You guys are in love with each other.
We got a little carried away there. I have a great new friend. So, but yeah, this is just the opportunity, just meeting these wonderful people up here, and just to hear their story and their motivation too is just continual motivation for me. And their stories now become my stories. I can actually continue to share with people, and I want to thank you for that. But again, thank you, Neolife, for just taking the time and the effort to go through and make us feel so special, and helping us to be able to celebrate this accomplishment in our lives.
Thank you so much, Steve. We're so proud of you.
Thank you.
Okay, Jen, you're up next. And anyone that knows you sees what a wonderful woman, mother, and wife that you are, but there was a time that you felt less than. So can you take us back to what life was like before Neolife?
Sure. So I didn't have my son till I was 39, and I was always a nurturer. And so when I had him, I literally just completely disregarded myself. I put everybody in front of me. My husband, Johnny, and I would do everything for everyone else, and I forgot about myself. And I just started gaining weight, and I was the heaviest. 10 months ago, I was at the heaviest I had ever been, including when I was 9 months pregnant with my son. So I would work full time, and I would go to work, I would come home, and I would put everything I had into my family, and just left myself in the background and gained weight and got unhealthy and unhappy in myself. You know, I got to a point where I didn't like looking in a mirror. I didn't like taking pictures, anything, so.
And now you and John are the first husband and wife duo to win the champion title in the same year. How did you make that happen?
You know, we were both unhealthy, and, you know, we had been saying, we had a case of the Mondays in a different way. Every Monday we were gonna get healthy and start eating right, and I would go to the grocery store during the week, or on the weekend, and get healthy food, and then that would sit in the refrigerator, and then we would go out to eat. And that's what we did. And then it took a diagnosis for John, you know, that his doctor told him, you need to get healthy, and that's where we drew our line in the sand, and, you know, we didn't look back. It was a good excuse for me to cheer him on, and, you know, we needed to get healthy. We needed to be better examples for our kids, so.
That's incredible. And I think a lot of people here are wondering how you lost the weight so quickly in 9 months. Can you tell us your secret?
John and I are blessed to have a great friend, Jamie Summers, who, you know, introduced us to Neolife. And not only did she give us the amazing product of Neolife, or introduced us to it, but, you know, she gave us the tools of nutrition, what we should be eating, how we should be eating. And I could not exercise because I've had now 2 shoulder surgeries since January. He also had ongoing foot issues. And so we walked 10 minutes, but mostly all of our weight was lost with putting good nutrition in our bodies with food and, you know, using our supplements, our breakfast solution. And
I think it's so important for a lot of us to hear that you've heard from our challenge champions that they started where they could and they worked up to running further and further. And like you saw, now Steve's running full marathons.
Right, and I just started running again. I haven't ran in 15 years, and I started a few months back running again. And like I said, we just started off with 10-minute walks, 20-minute walks, and, you know, it was just eating right.
That's
Taking our
incredible.
supplements, yeah.
And we have to highlight that you were back to your high school weight of your freshman year.
Yes. Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Thank you so much, Jen. You can stand next to him if you want, Jen. You can come.
Don't go by Steve now. I mean, he's good looking. That's my bro. That's my brother.
Okay, John, you're inching back.
Oh yeah,
Let's go
we don't
forward.
want to fall back.
Okay, you stand
You say
here.
that I was falling for Neolife.
Yes. As long as you jump back up for us, too.
Right.
Okay, you stand here unrecognizable from this before photo. Can you take us on a journey back in time to what life was like before Neolife?
Yeah, I look at that guy, and I'd be sitting on the couch all the time. I'd get home and I'd be tired. My feet were so messed up. I had gout. I had real bad stomach issues. My blood pressure was through the roof. I couldn't even really play baseball with my kid out in the yard. I actually I played catch from a chair sometimes because my feet were so bad. But I wanted to do something with them, so it wasn't a good spot in my life, for sure.
And did it affect your work as well?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm a police officer, so, you know, to get out of a squad car like that and help a teammate, you know, I definitely wasn't running after anybody. I'd have to use the door, I think. So I didn't do that, okay? All disclaimer, I never doored anybody.
Okay, and life is so much different now. Can you tell us about some of the results you've experienced?
So I'm down 73 pounds. I don't have to use the squad door anymore. When I was in the doctor's office and I thought I had stomach cancer, it was so bad, my stomach, and my blood pressure was through the roof. I was with all kinds of doctors, and you know, I gotta tell Jamie Summers, you saved our lives. You really did. But so my blood pressure was 185 over 103. And the doctor said, if you don't do something, you're going to die like your dad in 10 years. So I knew I had to do something. I reached out to Jamie. I knew she was super smart with nutrition. I saw this little thing about Neolife. I thought she was at a fitness convention. But then I researched a little bit more, and I really I've used other supplements before. They all now seem like Band-Aids, like appetite suppressors and caffeine drinks, right? And I reached out to her, and I said, this is all whole food nutrition. I really like this, but I got to at least try the shake first, because all these other ones didn't taste so good. So I ordered the shake. I tried it, and then immediately put it in the order. And I told Jen, we're doing this. And she loved me so much that she said, okay, I'll do whatever, And we're both healthy, skeptical people.
Yeah.
But within a few days, like within a week, we were feeling amazing. And we knew we had gold in our hands.
That's awesome. And so you went from playing catch from a chair with Johnny to, what are you doing now?
So now I coach his team. Yeah, now I'm his coach. I'm on the baseball board. I went from a size 42 to a size 32 in pants. Size extra large to almost double X in some to a medium, and I feel absolutely amazing. I feel like I'm 18 again. I feel so great.
You act like it too. We've been joking.
Did my wife tell you to say that now?
I meant you're so young.
She's a little nervous about that upbeat stuff. Just saying.
Okay, on a more serious note, you and Jen haven't done this alone. With your upline, Jamie and Matt Summers, you've had 9 of the last 12 90-day challenge winners on your team.
Yes.
What does that mean to you?
We get to, so in my job as a police officer, when you first sign up, you think, I'm going to go make a difference in this world. You really do. Most cops have big hearts, and a lot of you probably know them in your family and friends. And you think you're going to make this big impact. And you probably do in some little way to people. Like, I think the biggest joy I get is unlocking somebody's car because they like to see me, changing a tire or something like that. But, we're going to mostly people's calls that are, they're pretty bad, domestics and bad car accidents, the worst. And after starting Neolife and being able to help other people change their self drastically like us, and small wins, big wins, but a lot of big wins, I look back and I go, man, I've never made this kind of impact in my career in law enforcement. And I could do that here by changing people's lives, and that's powerful. I love it.
That's incredible. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
You did awesome.